They rush you! You gotta jump for cover, okay?
Not a chance! Strike! Stardust!
Take this! Turn away! Crazy cascade!
I'll stop it!
Kisara, frozen!
Hammer!
Not a chance!
First strike!
It's over! Win! Stardust!
Here!
Look sharp!
Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
You're finished!
Rip his
My
hair!
astral energy!
Look sharp!
Mirror escape! Win!
Sweet dreams!
Stardust!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
Gotta break through!
Dance in the wind!
Strike!
Talon hurricane!
Here I come! Severing wind! Stardust!
Oh, dude,
I'll take out the leg with my shield!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
No choice! You're mine! Win!
Time to shine!
Stardust!
Talon hurricane!
Gale force!
You're finished!
Dance in the
Shield
wind!
and face!
Air thrust!
Mirage!
My astral energy!
Kick it!
Look sharp!
Win!
One more!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
Win!
Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Piercing armor won't fit! Do it!
Kisara, frozen!
Hammer!
Don't get careless.
That's far enough!
Here I come! Severing wind! Stardust!
Illuminate the dark!
This
Down!
one's
Holy
mine.
glimmer! Holy lamp!
You're finished!
Tiger blade!
Here I come!
Talon hurricane! Piercing
Severing
into
wind!
the dark!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn! No escape!
Lightning or raging cascade!
Charge like that can easily be fatal.
Launch!
Demons descend! Flashing fang! Crescent moon!
Now! Here I come!
I'm on it!
You're finished!
That's enough! Talon
Now!
hurricane!
Bridwell! Frozen!
Hammer!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renan like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will. This came out so good. I almost hate having to eat it. Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go. Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though, there are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almadria. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renan trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Right, here goes! Strike! Come on! It's over!
Make it rain!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! And done!
No!
Let's keep up the
Here I
pace!
come! It's over! Start up!
Now! Frozen!
Hammer!
Next time, do you think we could add some more flames into the mix?
Huh? It's not that easy to adjust, you know.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right. No choice. Take this!
Astral energy! Raging cascade!
Here I come! It's over!
Dance in the wind! Are those arms even natural?
Take this!
I'm not done!
On guard!
Stardust!
Take this! We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because Law's on.
You're really strong, Alvin!
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around.
Severing wind!
Thunderblade! Easy peasy.
Wind! Stardust!
Now you see what I can do.
Take this!
Eat this!
You're on! Take this! It's over! Severing wind!
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Manuel.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Astral Blast?
That's my cue.
We got the advantage.
Shut him down. Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because Law's on.
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over...
Stop memorizing my move!
I'll do my best!
Careful!
On guard! Deny!
Here I come! Stardust!
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
Severing wind!
All back in their defense.
Glad
You
you have
picked the
your
wrong
uses.
fight!
I'll show you how useful I can be. The enemy wields arts too.
Now, about that.
Eagle Fly.
You're finished! Stardust!
Eat this. Look sharp. One
Here I
more.
come!
Mind if I do?
It's over!
Now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade. Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
What's this thing? I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try, but that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
Go no further!
Take this!
Look sharp.
In here!
Hey, when did I get so popular?
This will come in handy.
Dragon Shell.
Is it high? Dispense it out again!
Stardust!
This one there. No armor can stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Eat this. Look sharp.
Thunder field!
On guard.
Photon dance in the wind!
Do it.
Light my turn!
Hey. Blow them away.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off. Its armor's too strong.
Split up there!
Be my guest.
No complaints from me. Hi, Hoodle.
You're mine! It's over!
Dream.
Severing wing!
Start on there!
Illuminate the sun.
In an instant! Impact block! Not a chance! I'll take you all on!
Now I'm in the groove!
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What's she say? Eyes on the clock!
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
Lightning
I'm not done!
Thunderbolt. Illuminate the sun. Frozen.
Hammer!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
This might be some decent equipment.
Any... Thing that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Hey, new equipment!
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious?
That's no reason to give up now.
Yeah, just gotta buckle down.
That's the spirit.
Little help.
You're mine! You're finished!
I can carve through armor!
In here.
Here I come! Severing wing!
Rip it
You do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! First strike! Starter!
Now.
Goodwill!
Demon's Descent.
Flashing bang! Yeah, I look pretty flashy out there.
So glad it met with your approval.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way.
Save your breath! All that thing sees is a talking meal!
So let's show it how wrong it is! Is it trying to stop us?
Tectonic pressure getting stuck! Hit a word! Earth smoke!
Going in.
Wind!
wings are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack! There are... Take this!
Dance in the wind!
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on!
Take this!
Now you see what I can do! It's finished!
Let's do it!
I'm gone!
Severing wind!
Take that!
Hurricane! Feel!
You picked the wrong fight!
Eagle dive!
I'll be
Here's
there!
hurricane!
You're finished!
Eagle
Let's
dive!
get this!
Take this!
Thunderblade!
Do it!
Too late, command!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Illuminate the
Take
top!
this!
Come
You're
forth!
finished!
This one's mine!
Severing wind!
Different from before.
It's about to come at us! Look sharp! They're not playing
Here I
around!
come!
Thunderblade!
Wind!
Illuminate the dark!
I'm gone!
Holy!
Ready to go! Denied!
Severing wind!
This one's mine! Keep going in! Look sharp! Tiger Blade! Glimmer Wind! You hear it now!
Lightning orb!
Look sharp!
Dance in the wind!
Tiger Blade!
Here!
First strike!
Wind!
I'll be
Glimmer
safe!
Strike!
Photon blast!
I can carve through Tiger Blade!
More where that came from!
You're finished!
Thunderfield!
Eat dirt!
This is one tough cookie! Not for much longer, easy! Don't let up till it's all over! Can't get out of this!
Sleep now. More for the stockpile!
First ticket!
Freeze Lancer!
I'll tear you apart!
Stardust!
Swallow dance!
Lightning descend!
Thunderblade!
Watch it over!
Tiger Blade!
Wind!
Do it!
Doubling! In an instant! Impact block!
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistleum made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle Chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Xion's waiting for us.
Looking good out there.
Just getting started.
That's the spirit. Take no prisoners.
Arch Seal!
on! Eat this!
You're finished!
Look sharp! That's it! Tiger Blade!
Soda!
Do it!
In an instant! Impact block! We managed to pull through.
Hey! Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch!
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here!
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Rinwell. Positive thinking is everything.
We finally reached the top.
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Already? You kids need to train more.
She's right. We don't have time to catch our breath.
Someone's got a lot of pep in his step.
Out of my way!
Severing wind!
That's enough!
Not in your dreams!
Make it red! Demons descend! Flashing bang! Easy!
Way to go!
I'm not done! Soda!
Let's get you out of the way!
Strike!
Win! Make it red! Demons descend! Flashing bang! You made quick work of them!
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out!
It's over!
Javelin!
All yours, Kisara!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come!
Eat this!
Severing wind! Soda!
Hope this works!
Mirage! Severing wind! Take this!
Sealed! Arch sealed!
I'm not done!
Armor won't save you!
It's over!
Crescent moon!
Take this!
United!
Severing wind! We're clear now!
Javelin!
All yours, Kisara!
Raging
My turn!
Cascade!
I'm not done!
In here!
Soda!
Get a confiscating!
Take this!
Make it red!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Next time, do you think we could add some more flames into the mix?
Huh? It's...
You've collected an awful lot of those objects. You sure it's not just junk?
Hush. Be quiet for a moment. The pieces speak to me.
What?
These relics that have scattered about. I can hear them whispering, longing to reunite with their lost friends and become one again.
Really? Do you hear any voices coming from them, Rinwell?
What? No! don't get me wrong. I'm really interested in these things too, but I'm not crazy.
But don't you sometimes mutter stuff like, "Come to me, astral energy," when you cast your arts?
You're right. Oh my gosh. Are Dohalim and I actually alike?
Its charm really shines through now that it's been reassembled. Its streamlined shape, its geometric patterns. This is no mere amateur's work.
He's in his own little world at this point.
You get just like him when it comes to weapons, you know.
You're right. Oh my gosh. Am I just like Dohalim?
Huh? Why are you guys so quiet all of a sudden?
Guess I misread the landing.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pillaging, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pallagion's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shion is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is. swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. Right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shion. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Volron take her away from us.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time, of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?